everybody, Catherine here from the Anza Borrego Desert today. My sister and I decided to hop in the car and just wing it, come on down here, see if we can find a camping site. It's New Year's weekend and we weren't sure if we'd find anything, but we're here at an official campground, so I'm sure you're going to hear some noise in the background. There are people all around us, but we got very lucky and found this sweet spot here on the end. My sister's back there with her dog Birdie, and she is a Brittany Spaniel. She's 6 months old. We've taken her on some hiking trips, and she's done really well on the trail, but we wanted to get her used to camping so that she can become an adventure dog. She's really beautiful, so I'll show you her up close in just a little bit, but it's time to get everything set up, get camp set up. We want to venture out a little bit today and try to go find these massive iron sculptures that I've seen in a lot of photos, but I have never seen in person. So hopefully we can find those, and we don't really know what's going to happen. We brought some good food. We brought some hot dogs that we could roast over the fire. We have a fire pit here, so we'll show you around camp in a little bit, but it should be a fun little night, just kind of an overnighter, just to get away. I needed to get in nature after the holidays and kind of being stuck at home every weekend. Just really wanted to get outside, so this is a good option. It's a good time to come to the desert here in the winter. It's kind of peak season for here in the desert, and it's going to be about close to 80 degrees today. It's already quite warm right now, probably in the 40s and kind of cool in the mornings, but it's going to be a good time. Here's my sis. I don't know if you can see her back there. Can we bring Birdie in the pic? Here she is! This is Jill, my sister Jill. This is Birdie. So we're gonna have fun this weekend.
We will. It'll be fun.
All right.
Home.
Nice.
Home.
Good job.
It's a nice little tent. It's really not that big, but it's, you know, bigger.
She's set up. We got to get everything put inside now. It's my sister's tent. It's an Alps mountaineering tent. It's a 3-person tent, and I actually took this on a camping trip, a car camping trip in the Sierra up at Rock Creek area when I went on a hike in Little Lakes Valley. So I shared that tent with my friend Julie. It's a really nice little tent. So there I am on the left, and my sister is on the right. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's your ways of giving hugs, huh? That's your way of giving hugs, huh? Talk about. Birdie likes to eat horse poop and she just kissed me. Gross. Hey guys, so here's one of the metal sculptures that I mentioned. A nice mammoth here. And I see a scorpion down the way. We just took a little drive to find these, and I'm going to kind of just cruise around and check them out. Birdie doesn't know what to make of them. She's a little bit afraid of them, but kind of cool. Birdie, what do you think of that? What do you think? Birdie doesn't know what to think about it. These sculptures are pretty incredible, actually. So this one's got this guy on his back, and then check out the claws. Pretty crazy. You found a shady spot, huh, Birdie? It's hot, huh? Birdie's getting cuddled by some kind of crazy wild boar. area here is called Galleta Meadow, and essentially it looks like it's just trails that run around all of these different sculptures, so you can either get out and drive or walk. It's very, very warm today. It's feels probably close to 80 degrees, I'm guessing. We're getting pretty thirsty. The dog's getting thirsty too. So we may just drive to the next one, which looks really cool. It's a looks like it's a serpent. So we'll go check that out next, but kind of a funky area. The desert is a trippy place, guys. Interesting, very interesting, but it's cool, you know? I mean, can't beat being outside regardless. It appears this is the most popular sculpture because there are a lot of people here. But it actually spans both sides.
I would have liked to have seen the whole romance
So,
of Jon Snow. Me too.
A lot of people riding bikes. This is what we do in the desert. So there's a tail end of our sculpture. There's the head of the beast. Pan back down this way. Interesting. So we just got back from our little tour of the iron statues. It was really cool, actually. I mean, you can tell that a lot of work goes into those things. It's whoever makes them is very talented. There is a little town here called Borrego Springs. We just drove through there and we just stopped at the store real quick. My sister made her world famous chicken salad. I mean, I'm not really a chicken salad fan, but this stuff is a bomb. I'm so excited to eat it. And we're gonna have a nice lunch. We're just kicking back, enjoying it. It feels a little cooler now than when we were down at those statues. We have a little breeze finally kicked it. I think that's what it is. I was just saying it was cooler, but I think it's actually because the breeze kicked in. So I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my lunch. Jar o' chicken salad. Look at that. Where does it? You have grapes in there, right?
Grapes, apples, pecans.
Wow. Yum.
It's kind of like a Waldorf.
So you guys might remember my Jack-in-the-Box lantern mishap in my video from the Alabama Hills camping trip. It's good for car camping, but not backpacking. Oh my gosh. Well, maybe it's not even going to work tonight. And, well, some very special someone in my life sent me an awesome Christmas present, and that is a Lucy light. So I think my lantern mishaps are over, and I'm going to go ahead and use this for the first time tonight. I think I need to get it charging in the sun with some solar power, and it's inflatable. So we'll see how this works. And some of you suggested I get one, but I was taken care of. So thank you. You know who you are. So cool. Seems very futuristic. It's a Roadrunner. That's what a real Roadrunner looks like. Decided to take a little walk through the campground. We are at the State Park campground, and there's actually an entire section of this campground that was pretty much demolished from a flash flood. So I'm going to show you that in a few minutes, or just a second here. You can actually see where the flash flood came through and the damage it created. But this is a very old part of the state park, and so some of the structures were built out of stone. It's really kind of neat that this still exists. Just imagine people camping out here back in the day with this beautiful backdrop behind them. This is pretty cool, this old wooden stove. The bench was made out of concrete and stone. And then right over here is where the flash flood came through. So you can see right here where the flood came through. You can just imagine the force of the water. This is directly next to this campground. So it just came right through. It's one thing, there's a big danger of that here in these desert areas. It just goes all the way down. These are the old bathroom structures. It's pretty cool. They were just all made out of stone. Fred Flintstone style. Kind of was afraid to walk in here. But I thought it was probably a bathroom, and I was right. Just buried in sand. Not quite the beautiful Sierras that I bring you all the time, but it's always interesting to check out something different.
Hi, beautiful.
Birdie does not like the desert, we've determined. She's not a desert dog. She just wants to sit in the shade. Huh, Birdie? Isn't that right? You just want to sit in the shade.
Smart girl.
You're like, what is this heat you guys have brought me to? It's supposed to be winter. Oh, she's looking at the flies now. Well, the sun's dipped behind the mountain, so it's getting kind of dark. We're probably going to start getting dinner ready here soon. We're going to get the fire going. We're having hot dogs cooked over the fire and a North side dish, so it should be pretty tasty. It's not the most beautiful scenery. It's not the scenery that I'm used to. I'm kind of spoiled, you know. But it's really great to be here, and it beats sitting in front of the TV. So I'm having a great time with my sister. I am very relaxed, and I'm happy to be here. Cooking some hot dogs over the fire.